gun Gaza, 16 years. They want to turn Al-Aqsa Mosque into a synagogue. They're desecrating religious sites, expanding settlements, going into 48, and burning houses and cars and settlers. They're getting wild. Enough is enough.
Thank you so much.
I know.
Free Palestine! Free! I'm so sure.
No more money for Israel's crimes. Not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes. Not another nickel, not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes. Not another nickel, not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes.
Why are we here? Why are we here? Because this government is funding the genocide of Palestinians. This government is conducting genocide. The U.S. government, not just the Israeli government. So I need you to be louder. I need you to be louder.
Stop funding Israel! Stop funding Israel!
Not another dime.
No more money for Israel's crimes. Not another nickel, not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes.
Not another nickel, not another dime.
No more money for Israel's crimes. Not another nickel, not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes.
Not another nickel, not another dime.
No more money for Israel's crimes. Not another nickel, not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes.
Not another nickel, not another dime.
No more money for Israel's crimes. Not another nickel, not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes. Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine. From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Israel, you can't hide.
Israel, you can't hide.
You're committing genocide.
You're committing genocide.
Israel, you can't hide.
Israel, you can't hide.
You're committing genocide.
You're committing genocide.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
From the river to the sea.
From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. We will free Palestine. Within our lifetime.
posters are part of the program for people facing this way.
Why point it at them? Let's go the other way.
Palestine!
they can. بالروح بالدم نفديك يا فلسطين. 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 So free Palestine. 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 Free Palestine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel's a terror state.
Israel is a terrorist state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel's a terror state.
Israel is a terrorist state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel's a terror state.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel, we know you.
Israel, we know you.
You are killing children too.
You are killing children too.
Israel, we know you.
Israel, we know you.
You are murdering children too.
You are murdering children too.
Israel, you can hide.
Israel, you can hide.
You're committing genocide.
You committing genocide.
Israel, you can hide.
Israel, you can hide.
You're committing genocide.
You committing genocide.
New York City, you will see.
New York City, you will see.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
New York City, you will see.
New York City, you will see.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
New York City, you will learn. New York City, you will learn. By the millions will return. By the millions will return. New York City, you will learn.
New York City, you will learn.
By the millions will return.
By the millions will return.
Eric Adams, you will see.
Eric Adams, you will see.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Eric Adams, you will learn.
Eric Adams, you will learn.
By the millions will return.
By the millions will return.
Eric Adams, you will see.
Eric Adams, you will see.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will
Palestine will be free! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Okay, as I was saying before the mic went out, I want to give a special shout out to the organizers of this rally, Majlis Ashura, AMP, in Audi, New York, and New York for Palestine. Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today. I'm a part of Audi, New York, the Palestine Right to Return Coalition. Today, we are gathered here to honor our Palestinian sisters and brothers resisting against Zionist oppression in occupied Palestine since 1948. It's important to emphasize that Israel's military power would not be possible had it not been for U.S. tax dollars funding the genocide against Palestinians. I also want to thank all the oppressed groups and nationalities for standing with us in the struggle. I especially want to thank our black sisters and brothers for paving the way for us to fight against white supremacy. Us two we were asking with the Panthers. We were asking with the Civil Rights Movement. We were asking. Now, those people that were asking are dead and in jail. And now what do you think we're going to do? Ask? No! With that being said, resistance is justified when people are occupied. Resistance is justified when people are occupied. Resistance is justified when people are colonized. Resistance is justified when people are colonized. Now I'm going to introduce the first speaker for the rally, Mr. Rabbi Weiss from the Notori Karta. Please give it up for Rabbi Weiss.
They're gonna need that to get up. Which one are we using?
It's not good to block the stage. When you're both in there, people up behind you can't get a video of the guy talking.
I'm here not representing myself, but representing the people of the Jewish faith from around the world, including, of course, from Al-Quds. Jews who are in Al-Quds have asked me many, many times, constantly and especially now, stand up, cry out, speak up, and tell the world what is happening today and what has happened for 75 years and more is not in our name. Our religion is to be subservient to God, to be holy, not to steal and not to kill and not to oppress. Everybody knows the history that Jews, when they were harassed and killed in Europe, who took them in? Every Muslim country opened their doors and Jews flourished with our distinctly different religion. We grew and flourished without any human rights groups or amassing police. Why? Because this is not a religious conflict. Because we love each other. And then the Satan, the Shaitan came with a nationalism, a movement of heretics called Zionism, a transformation to nationalism, a selfish movement, and they declared they represent the Jewish people and Judaism. That is a farce. explosive. We lived amongst the Muslims and Arabs. They embraced us. They gave us life. How dare the world accuse and vilify the people of the Arab and Muslim countries? This is unacceptable. And we are seeing the results. We see the police, the Israeli police, their army is standing and bombing every minute. More death, more maimed and wounded, and that mass 300,000 soldiers at the door, at the gates of Gaza. God have mercy. We dare not be silent. We dare not be silent. They say by killing, flattening Gaza, God forbid, we will stop the evil. Stop the evil by removing the occupation. We live together. We will live together with the help of the Almighty who is compassionate. The day will come when this evil will be removed. God help speedily and peacefully, and we will once again live together as we have. Judaism, yes. Zionism, no. The state of Israel must go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zionism no more. Zionism no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. End the killing and the hate. End the killing and the hate. Assalamu alaikum.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! End the siege on Gaza now! 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 Because before they tell you this started happening on October 7th, we know it didn't start happening on October 7th. That's right. It started happening even prior to 1948, and Gaza has been under siege for the last 2 decades. So we are demanding the end of the siege on Gaza and the full liberation of Palestine from the river to the sea. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. My name is Navdeen Kiswani from Within Our Lifetime, United for Palestine. And we're one of the many organizations here today putting on this rally just as we have for years to demand an end to the siege on Gaza, to demand an end to the conditions that Palestinians live under, to demand an end to the genocide that you have all been witnessing and consenting to, because we have not put an end to it. And we are joined here today by many different organizations and people of different backgrounds who are here to say enough is enough. Please give it up to our next speaker, Imam Wesley of 3 Puerto Rican imams and Muslim American Society, New York chapter.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Beloved brothers and sisters, I want you to help me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has told us in the Quran, in a very important verse in the Quran, that we need to hear in this moment and in this time that is going to help our brothers and sisters in Palestine. He said in that verse of the Quran, and turn all of you together, all you who believe in repentance of Allah, لَعَلَّكُمْ تُفْلِحُونَ, so that you may find success. So in this moment and in this time, I want us to all say 3 times, Astaghfirullah, 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 Astaghfirullah. To our young brothers and sisters, we want you to keep your heads calm and collected. Among us, we're going to have provocateurs. This has been the case of America. They always place someone to look like you and I in our midst so that they can come and start trouble and start fitna. Don't allow them to take you out of your mission and the cause. Our mission and cause is to say stop the genocide. Our mission and cause is to say stop the apartheid. Our mission and cause is to say stop the innocent killing of men, women, children, and elderly. Beloved brothers and sisters, stay on task, stay on message. We say today to President Biden, remove yourself and stop supporting Israel. We say to the mayor of this city, Mayor Eric Adams, align yourself the way you aligned yourself with the Muslims when we voted for you. We tell Mayor Eric Adams, do you support genocide? Do you support apartheid? Do you support the killing of innocent men and women and children? And obviously, with your answer the other day, your answer is clearly yes. Beloved brothers and sisters, we need to hold these individuals accountable. And we have to remember that we have house Negroes amongst us. And Mayor Eric Adams, you are from those house Negroes. And I end by saying, que viva Palestina!
Stupid idea.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! We will free Palestine! We will free Palestine! Within our lifetime! We will not be afraid. We are here to let them know that it is just to support Palestine. It is right to support Palestine. And that doesn't just mean an end to the bombing of Gaza right now. It means an end to the siege and blockade of Gaza, which has been under siege and blockade for the better part of the last 2 decades, entering 17 years. We are here to demand an end to the occupation of all of Palestine, not just the West Bank, but 48 lands. We are here to demand full decolonization of Palestine, from the river to the sea, full decolonization of Syrian lands like the Golan Heights, full decolonization. Full decolonization of all Arab lands and the Arab world, which is impossible as long as Israel exists, because as long as Israel exists, as long as Israel, which was brought about through genocide, much like the one that you are seeing today, Palestinians will never have justice. Palestinians will not have peace as long as Israel exists, and neither will the whole world. So we are here to remind you to stand on the side of humanity. We all look at events that happened in the past, genocides, and we say, if I was there, I would have stood against it. Well, guess what? You're here now. Guess what? You are here now, and there is a genocide going on right now. And this genocide is being put in your name. This genocide is being funded for you. Yes, you. All of us in the crowd. Everyone in New York City. You are paying for this genocide. You are paying for this genocide. Because $10 million a day of aid goes to Israel's military. Military aid just to the military. That's $3 billion a year. For over a decade, for years and years. So don't tell me, what does this have to do with New York City? Why are we shutting New York City down? What does this have to do with me? It's because we are paying for it. We are complicit in it, and we must demand an end to it. We must demand an end to funding Zionism. We must demand an end to political, military, financial support to buy Zionism. And we must demand the liberation of Palestine from the river to the sea, every single inch within our lifetime. This is not something for future generations to solve. This is something that we must fight for and achieve while we are here on this earth. And we commit ourselves to doing so. So don't just fight today. Fight every single day from Palestine, from everywhere you are, with everything you have. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine! All right. Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Now our next speaker is Karina Garcia from the Party for Socialism and Liberation. Give it up for Karina! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Arriba, arriba, arriba Palestina! Arriba, arriba, arriba Palestina! Lucha, lucha, lucha Palestina! Lucha, lucha, lucha Palestina! Arriba, arriba, arriba Palestina! Arriba, arriba, arriba Palestina! Lucha, lucha, lucha Palestina! Lucha, lucha, lucha Palestina! Sisters and brothers, you don't have to be Palestinian to stand with the Palestinian people! You don't have to be Palestinian to understand this struggle to be exactly what it is. A struggle against apartheid, a struggle against Jim Crow, a struggle against U.S. imperialism and capitalism. And all aid to Israel. this and call it their 9/11. They're saying that this is Israel's 9/11, but we know exactly what that means. That is a false analogy. If this were Israel's 9/11, then every year for the past 75 years would be Palestine's 9/11. But they want to use that because it's a justification for endless war. What were the consequences of 9/11? They killed 1 million Iraqis. They used it to justify endless war in Iraq, in Afghanistan, in Syria, and Libya, and now in Palestine. But the people of the United States, we have nothing in common with that occupation. We have nothing to do with that occupation. We have no interest in that occupation. We have an interest in peace. We have an interest to stand with the Palestinian people and end the occupation now!
End the occupation now!
Occupation now!
Occupation now!
End the occupation now!
End the occupation now!
End the occupation now! End the occupation now!
End the occupation now!
What I want to say is that millions of people's hearts and minds have shifted over the years to the side of the Palestinian people.
That's
They
right.
want us to be silent, but we're not going to be silent. We are not going to sign off on collective punishment. We are not going to sign off. We're not going to make an equal sign between the colonized and the colonizer. We're not going to bow down to a climate of fear and intimidation because we know that the real path for peace and justice is to end the occupation. End the occupation now!
End the occupation now!
End the occupation now! End the occupation now! Arriba, arriba, arriba Palestina! Arriba, arriba, arriba Palestina! Lucha, lucha, lucha Palestina!
Lucha! Lucha! Lucha Palestina!
Palestine!
Okay, everybody? Like I said before, this is the moment when we need to raise our voices, and I need to hear every single one of you. You need to be the loudest you've been today, because it's getting too late right now. What's happening in Gaza is genocide, and the world needs to hear it. The world needs to hear that Palestine is going to be free. Free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Settlers, go back home!
Settlers, go back home!
Palestine is ours alone!
Palestine is ours alone!
Settlers, go back home!
Settlers, go back home!
Palestine is ours alone!
Palestine is ours alone!
Man in my yard, in my yard!
Man in my yard, in my yard!
فلسطين عربية!
فلسطين عربية!
باب الأقصى من حديد!
باب الأقصى من حديد!
ما بيفتح لنا الشهيد!
باب الفتح للشهيد!
باب الأقصى من حديد!
باب الأقصى من حديد!
ما بيفتح لنا الشهيد!
باب الفتح للشهيد!
Free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Palestine will be free!
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 We will free Palestine!
We will free Palestine!
Within our lifetime!
Within our lifetime!
We will free Palestine!
We will free Palestine!
Within our lifetime!
Within our lifetime!
to make their voices as loud as possible for our next speaker, Fatma Muhammad from Clear SJP, from CUNY SJP.
Left for us to do. It is the goal of the empire to plant in you a feeling of dread, a feeling of despair. But we know that the people of Palestine will free it. Every inch of Palestine will be free. And we learned from the lessons of Iraq. We learned from the lessons of Afghanistan. We learned from how you dehumanize them, to how you make them into animals so that you can justify bombing them and raiding them with white phosphorus. We learned, and we are here to tell you, we are not afraid. 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 For every inch of Palestine will be free. Not just Gaza, not just the West Bank. Every single inch of Palestine will be free. Continued oppression, occupation, and colonization in the last few days would lead you to believe that the violence only started a few days ago. But we know that this is a blatant lie. There's only one truth. Gaza is an open-air prison. Gaza is a concentration camp right now, where 70% of the population are refugees. 70%. The Gaza Strip was created to prevent those very refugees from returning home to their villages, from returning to their rightful lands. In 2007, the Israeli state implemented a blockade by air, land, and sea on Gaza. There have now been 16 years of a criminal, illegal blockade and siege of Gaza. 16 years! And of the 2.4 million people who are confined in the open-air prison that is Gaza, over half of them are children. Half of them are children. Imagine growing up in those conditions. If you're a 16-year-old in Gaza today, you've experienced, if you're lucky to have lived through, 6 wars in your lifetime. 6 wars! 2008, 2012, 2014, 21, 22, and now in 2023. All of these wars entailed mass destruction and bombing of the Strip by its occupier, by Israel. Palestinians in Gaza are hostages of Zionism and are currently being bombed by Israel with total genocidal impunity. Even places like hospitals and UN buildings are not safe from the bombings. Israel is indiscriminately bombing Gaza. It's a genocide in Gaza. We have to call it what it is.
Yes, we do!
People are entrapped in a densely populated area. They're being asked to leave when there's no place to leave to. And Israel's dropping bombs on them and committing psychological warfare, war crimes. There are entire families in Gaza that have been wiped out. We know of 15, I'd say entire families, every single member of the family that's been wiped out by Israel.
No more! No more!
No more! And this is only a fraction of what is happening in Gaza. We actually don't know the full extent of what's happening because there is a total blackout of coverage right now. We don't have access to what's happening in Gaza. The Western war machine continues to spread lies about our people. Do you remember in 2018 when Palestinians in Gaza marched to the fence that traps them with the aim of returning to their lands? For 2 entire years they marched. And how did the Israeli occupation respond?
They shot their kneecaps!
Exactly, they shot them down with bullets. They tear gassed them. They maimed them. They killed our people. People marching innocently to get free. 214 Palestinians were killed. 46 children, journalists, photographers, medics. Israel does not care who it kills. At the same time, nearly 9,000 Palestinians were maimed. And they continue to live with the devastating consequences of this attack. Over the past few days, we've seen the media viciously attack the Palestine movement. To the media, we say, your programs give cover to this genocide. They greenlight this genocide. They make us look like savages who should be killed. You should be ashamed of yourselves. The entire world is watching us right now, and we will not let the media smear us and our movement.
No, we won't!
We demand that local and national news outlets commit to honest reporting on Gaza. Reporting that does not include racism and does not manufacture consent for genocide against the people of Gaza.
the greetings of Islam, the greetings of peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We'll do it a third time for the sunnah and to make it an odd number. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I bring you a message from my family and from my brothers and sisters in Gaza, I bring you a message from the land of Gaza, the land of honor, that they appreciate you being here. I asked my family's from Gaza, by the way, in case that wasn't straight. My family is in the north of Gaza, and as of last night, 1 a.m. Eastern, they had to move down to the south. And as they were moving down to the south, they were being attacked and bombed. They went with the International Red Crescent. They went with the International Red Crescent, and much of the caravan that they were with were being attacked. We started off with salam, and our people there are not getting the salam. They're not getting the peace that they deserve. And we have our politicians, I won't even call him my president because he's not my president, who are aiding and abetting this genocide that is happening. This movement from the north to the south is tantamount to ethnic cleansing. And the United States, the UK, the France, all of the European countries are aiding and abetting this genocide. And we need to hold them to that account. This concept of justice is central to Islam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا قوامين بالقسط شهداء لله. Oh you who believe, be maintainers, be steadfast on justice, witnesses to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to God. So establishing justice is a divine cause. We know we have some brothers and sisters in humanity. It's not just a divine cause, it's a cause for humanity as well. So keep up raising your voices and don't stand out to the mayor, to whomever, and all of these politicians that say they represent us, but are aiding and abetting this genocide that is happening, that's affecting my family directly. And I'm pretty sure many of you here are being affected by this. Those of you who are Palestinian. And it's not only ethnic cleansing that's just happening in Gaza, we see it straight with our face. And by the way, the media is part of this as well. Spreading messages that are false without verifying. Where is the journalistic integrity? Where is the justice? Where is the humanity? Hold them to account. And when you have a politician that goes to a rally and brandishes a weapon and puts people and threatens people, hold them to account. Those of you that were in Staten Island yesterday, and I'm not going to even mention the councilperson's name, go and report them. We'll use their system to hold them to account. Hold and don't let anybody intimidate you. Alhamdulillah, praise be to Allah, the Most High, that I see all of you here. And know that the people of Gaza, the people of Palestine are appreciative of what you guys are doing. Don't raise your voices. Let everybody hear. We have the numbers.
Free Palestine!
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 Our next speaker is Zayan from the People's Forum. Give it up for Zayan!
From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! I am
Sisters and brothers, if you see down this avenue, we stretch from 42nd Street below 38th Street. This is precisely what the U.S. government, Biden, and Mayor Adams, and the media wanted to prevent when they demonized the demonstration last week. I want to get your attention for a second, because the next 48 to 72 hours will be the crucial hours. The Israeli government says to the people of Gaza, go, leave your homes, the ground invasion is coming. The U.S. government has just issued a statement to all the members of the State Department that they should refrain from using the words ceasefire or de-escalation. That means, brothers and sisters, that the U.S. government, not just the Israeli government, but the U.S. government has decided to embark on a path of genocide, and we're here to say no. The U.S. government and that fascist Netanyahu are playing with fire, because what they are doing is inviting a war with Lebanon, with Iraq, with Syria, with Iran, with all of the people of the Middle East and the people around the world who believe in justice. It's up to us. It's up to us, to the people of the United States, to mobilize, to bring our neighbors, our co-workers, our family members, bring them together and build the kind of anti-war movement and anti-colonial movement that stops Israel and stops the United States. Are you ready to march? Are you ready to march? Are you ready to march? Free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Our next speaker is Uncle Wally from December 12th movement. Give it up for Uncle Wally!
Free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Black people did not come here to sit and act like this is something peaceful, because it's not. Black people are fighting for their self-determination and their liberation as you are. We remember in apartheid South Africa, its main ally was Israel. Apartheid was defeated in South Africa. Why hasn't it been defeated in so-called Israel? Is because the allies around Palestine are betraying Palestine. Saudi Arabia selling out Palestine. But just as Palestine is, it will never go away. We have a slogan in the black community, because they're trying to drive us out of our homes right here in New York City. We have a slogan. And the most important thing is not what I say. The most important thing is that we're all here. But we have a slogan in Brooklyn. It says, we ain't going nowhere. All the bombs, all the bullets, but we ain't going nowhere. on your people, but we ain't going nowhere. All the land that you're trying to steal, but we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. 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 Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Never give up. Never give up.
Never give up.
Never give up.
Never give up.
Where's the fight gonna be? In the streets. Where you gonna be?
In the streets.
Where's the fight gonna be?
In the streets.
Where you gonna be?
In the streets.
Where your children at?
In the streets.
Where's your mama at?
In the streets.
Where's the fight gonna be?
In the streets.
We ain't going
Nowhere.
We ain't going
Nowhere.
We ain't going
Nowhere.
Straight ahead.
And our next speaker now is Malik Hassan from Muslim American Society.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Malik Hassan. I'm from Muslim American Society, specifically Mass New York and Mass Brooklyn. Mass Brooklyn oversees actually the first Muslim youth center in the country. And I say this for a specific reason. There is this myth, this stereotype that Islam and politics is separate. Politics is Islam. If you look at our history, we have been a part of the political struggle of the Palestinian movement since the beginning. So if each and every one of you, if you go to a masjid, if you go to a center and they're not doing anything for Palestine, tell them they should be doing more. Tell them they should be doing better. I know we have a mixed crowd here. There are Muslims here and Jews here, Christians, and people of different faith groups. But I'm talking to the Muslims in the crowd right now. The Palestinian movement is an Islamic issue. And so we should all feel absolute righteous anger. An anger that is for good. Because we know the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Muslim ummah is like a body. When one part of that body hurts, we are all hurting. And let us know, are we hurting? Are we hurting? So my call to action to you is for any masjid you go to, any Islamic organization you are part of, you make sure the Palestinian movement, the resistance, the struggle, the advocacy, it is central to the work that you're doing in any masjid and any Islamic organization you're a part of. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
Thank you so much.
Our next speaker is Antonio Balmer from International Marxist Tendency. Give it up for Antonio!
We are here in the belly of the beast, of the wealthiest, most brutal country on the face of this planet. They will not tell us about violence. The ruling class of this country will not lecture us about violence, about brutality. U.S. imperialism is the most reactionary, most brutal, violent force on the face of this planet. I have never seen this kind of hypocrisy. To hear from a U.S. president talking about violence, U.S. imperialism is just as guilty as the Zionist Israeli state. U.S. imperialism is just as guilty as Netanyahu. We stand, 75 years later, they want to make another Nakba. We say they want to repeat the Nakba, we repeat the Intifada. There is only one solution, Intifada revolution. There is only one solution,
Intifada revolution.
There is only one solution,
Intifada revolution. Intifada revolution.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea.
people!
Innocent people! Innocent people!
Palestine! Palestine!
Palestine! Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Prophet Isa, Prophet Musa!
Prophet Isa, Prophet Musa!
All the Prophet love Palestine!
All the prophets of Palestine!
Prophet Isa will come back to Palestine. Thank you so much. Jazakallah khair. Takbir! 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 Okay, we only have a couple more speakers here. I'm happy to introduce Syed from American Muslims for Palestine. Assalamu alaikum. May God's peace and blessings be upon you all, whether you're Muslim, Jewish, Christian, agnostic. We stand in solidarity with the people of Gaza. 17 years of siege on Gaza, and nobody gave a damn. Palestinian lives, Israeli lives, we are all human. Why is it only when Israeli lives die that you'll care? We are all equal. We are all equal in the sight of God. Everybody's life is valuable. But according to Biden and the governor and the mayor, they only condemn when it's Israeli lives at stake. Shame on you. Shame on you. This didn't start last Saturday. This has been 75 years of occupation. 500 villages burned to the ground. And all you care is about the occupation. And they're the victim. We've been under occupation for 75 years. These settlers, they're all militarized settlers. They all have weapons. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough!
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough!
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free!
All Muslims, Jews, Christians will be free under Palestine. We're not going to throw anybody in the river. We are all equal. We will all live in peace, not under apartheid. Thank you so much. Everybody sign up as well for Palestine Advocacy Day in Washington, D.C., the 23rd and the 24th. Thank you.
And now our next speaker is a lifetime organizer, Namis Deek from Al-Auda, New York, the Palestine Rights Religious Coalition and PAL. Give it up for Namis!
السلام عليكم. السلام على أرواح الشهداء. بسم الله وباسم المقاومة الطاهرة الشريفة. We come to you as Al-Auda, the Palestine Right to Return Coalition, and the Palestinian Assembly for Liberation, who have stood in solidarity with the New York Proud Palestine Coalition, and all of you who are global heroes. It is your voice that speaks against the world's largest nuclear powers, the world's largest military, the world's largest media outlets to speak for the Palestinian people. That's right, because the Palestinian people aren't just fighting for the future of Palestine, they are fighting for the future of global morality. And that is why when we say that all Palestinians are freedom fighters, I ask you to repeat, all Palestinians are freedom fighters. Long live the resistance! God bless the resistance! Because the Palestinian resistance seeks one thing, and that is to dismantle Zionist apartheid for genocide. No people are safe on this earth so long as apartheid is normalized. No people for the tireless. History is for those who love justice and love truth. Justice and truth, and do not be afraid. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Now who's ready to march? Who's ready to march for Palestine? Who's ready to march for Gaza? Now I need you all to listen to me very closely. We're going to march. We're starting down 42nd, okay? I need you all to be very smart and disciplined right now. What is the most important thing to us right now? Being heard! Amplifying our voices for Gaza, that's what's important. We need to be heard. We can't let any of these pathetic people distract us. Ignore all of the people down there. Ignore them! Right now is to march in a disciplined way down 42nd Street. We are united for Gaza! We are united for Palestine! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Settlers, go back home!
Settlers, go back home!
Palestine is ours alone!
Palestine is ours alone!
Alright, let's start moving towards the truck. There's a gate right here that we're passing through, and we're gonna start going, like I said, down 42nd. Woo! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
I'll go check.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Within our lifetime, we will free Palestine. Within our lifetime, settlers, go back home. Palestine is ours alone. Settlers, go back home. Palestine is ours alone.
فلسطين عربية من المية للمية
فلسطين عربية لا للأطفال الحديد من يفتح لنا الشهيد
This one, like down there.
من يفتح لنا الشهيد Settlers, go back home. Palestine is ours alone. Settlers, go back home. Palestine is ours alone. We will free Palestine within our lifetime. We will
like, what you think about it? No, I'm with the game though, nah. These niggas are funny. The whole world can use this stuff. It goes all around the world. Africa, everywhere. You can't see it, but my dad's
Free Palestine! Free Palestine!